How's it going, everybody? Jason, Jade Hunter Henry. Hey, I'm over here at Spokane Rock Rollers Club, just kind of displaying some jade that I brought down. I wasn't really planning on doing too much, but I do have some jade here that I wanted to show you. So here's a piece of jade from Washington State, very nice quality piece of jade. We've got quite a bit of this material up on our claims that we mine by hand up there. You know, we're pretty limited on how we can get the jade out, but we are getting jade out, and I want to share with you some of the jades that we have.
So you have
here.
bigger pieces than that then?
Oh yeah, so the whole claim started with the discovery of a 16,000 pound jade boulder, kind of a miraculous discovery. Just a small piece of it was showing. We broke into it, and it was about 16,000 pounds of jade that looked like this. So this is kind of your lower grade, but it has nice pockets of the higher grade in it. And then I'll show you some of the cabs that we've made out of the jade. Well, here's some little core samples. So this is kind of a medium grade. This is a higher grade. The translucency, I'll hold this one up and maybe you can see the...
We were good down below, actually.
Okay. So yeah, so anyways, a lot of nice, really beautiful jade. Relatively clear of inclusions and patterning, which is really nice for like jewelry grade jade. We've also got some black jades up there that run closer to our serpentine body. These jades actually have fairly decent translucency to them. Not a lot of metals, which is really good, so you don't have that orange peel that a lot of people complain about. This piece right here is a very exotic piece of jade. This is what's forming up against our contact, and you can see ultra enriched tremolite veins crisscrossing through here. We call this kind of a brain jade, but this jade actually has quite a bit of translucency. The black streaks that you're seeing, that's going to be more of your serpentine. So if somebody was to carve this, you'd have to be very careful to going from the hard stone to the softer stone. Maybe not softer, but it's going to be a lot more fracture. It's going to fracture a lot easier or splinter off versus your felted tremolite. Most people don't ever get to see the outside rind of these jades, but look at this. I mean, that is just fantastic.
I mean, you would never know picking that up in the wild, right?
Well, you might see something like this. I mean, if you saw this, you might say, yeah, let's take a look. But I mean, certainly not something like that. You're not gonna think twice. You're gonna just think.
You'd almost think that was asbestos the way it formed.
Well, and you know, jade is synonymous with asbestos. Fortunately, up there in those deposits, we haven't ran across a whole lot. However, when you are cutting the stone because of the content in it, you want to definitely cut it wet and have appropriate ventilation. Let's show you this. So this is, I mean, there's no words to really describe it. I mean,
sure there is. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, amazing.
Right. Well, I've been all around, and I've seen a lot of different jades, a lot of different people, and this is a really unique piece. You just don't find pieces like this, and if you do, I mean, obviously they're not showing it. So this is an exotic piece. Very nice sections to it. Hopefully we can find a jade carver. I mean, if somebody wants to carve something like this, man, hit us up in the comments or get a hold of us somehow, because
James
really
Klein.
we want to see something. You know what I mean? We want to see something done with this. We don't want to just cut it to pieces, because it's a very unique, one of a kind piece. Very, very interesting discovery. And we've got several different pieces to choose from. Again, this is kind of the serpentine side. And then once you look into this side over here, this is going to be more of the lisquenite side. And so I think you've got...
So lisponite.
Lisquenite, right? So lisquenite it's kind of it's an ore formation. So a lot of times you'll have gold and metallics that'll build up in here, like depositation type of carbonate. And so I think some of this white in here might be dolomite, but it's grading into the tremolite and the lisquenite.
And it's funny because a lot of people don't realize that jade and gold do run together.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And so
this blue stuff.
Look at this. This is really one of a kind. I mean, all this is very, very rare looking, but this is just a discovery on its own level. So this jade was found in the deposit. And so we have the source of this. We're still trying to develop the mine and uncover the vein itself, but we're looking forward to more discoveries. This is just, I mean, it's fracture free. There's no felting, no minerals built up in it. It's super hard. It takes a glass finish polish. So we have a really well-renowned carver working on about a 2.5 pound piece of this. So hopefully when that gets completed, that'll hit the show circuit and really wow the international community. But yeah, this is you know what's been on the horizon. I mean, there's other jade miners up in the district up there, and we're really trying to develop a jade mining district for notoriety. There's some beautiful jade up there, and the hardest part is accessing it. You know, and we've spent years up there determining how to go about locating the jade, and it's not just dig blindly in the soil. I mean, we're looking at biometrics, we're looking at trees, foliage, we're looking at all different things, and these type of stones give us such critical feedback on the formation process.
Very cool. So if somebody wanted to get hold of you to buy jade from you, what's the best way they can do that?
Well, they could text me 425-530-6606, or you can check out the YouTube, Jason Jade Hunter Henry. I got a lot of videos on there. You can just pop on there. Obviously, comment in the video here. But yeah, we're pretty available, and we'd love to talk to you.
And Jason, do you have a TikTok by any chance?
I do have a TikTok, but most of my information and media goes through YouTube. I've just been kind of focused on that.
Perfect, YouTube.
So staying busy with cutting and polishing and trying to do what we can, but we could use some skilled talent to really bring the awareness to the really high quality jade that's available.
Attention all jade carvers, you are needed.
Yeah, absolutely. So if somebody needs something, let me know.
And I've seen all sorts of variety here. I mean, look, we've got that beautiful blue. We've got this nice, beautiful kind of almost oceany green. We've got this beautiful chicken bone right here. It's nice. With these variants, you have these beautiful pieces
those are
of jade.
on par with like some of your nice apple green, apple green that you'd have maybe come
absolutely.
out of Wyoming.
Absolutely.
I mean, obviously it's not apple green, but it's very
well.
very
I
similar.
mean, this is nice quality. This is black right here.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. There's a great big deposit up there, and we're just barely scratching the surface. We've got all sorts of different pieces. I mean, if you're new to jade and you want to get your hands dirty, start out with a piece like this that's maybe a little bit lower quality, and figure out what you're going to do with it and how you're going to do it. Because if you can polish the good stuff or the bad stuff, you're going to do great with the good stuff.
All right, guys. Well, remember, this is Jason.
Yep.
Jason, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Sorry, that's got to do a hand grab. I don't like weak hand grab. And Jason, we appreciate you sharing the knowledge of it with Jade. Remember, contact Jason for your jade. It's local. It's here in the United States. It's mined right here in Washington.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
It doesn't get more American than that. And remember, tell them the Rock Dad sent you.